As part of our roadmap, when Mosques first signed up, they had to do a welcome call with us. In that welcome call, they fill in a self-assessment form. That self-assessment form has 9 sections. Everything from marketing to youth engagement, to youth effectiveness, the effectiveness of the engagement, to their fundraising, to the safeguarding policies, to the space itself. There's a list of questions that we have. By the time they fill in, when the hubs finish that questionnaire, it lets us know if they're just getting started Youth Hub. Let's say, for example, they're just getting started, they won't have many. Yeah, so for example, they probably won't have many policies. They won't have a team structure. They won't have any activities. They won't have any regular youth. They won't have any youth engagement because they're just getting started. The process of them becoming a good Youth Hub, they go through our training, our coaching. They use our resources that we work with them on. They apply all the policies. They know how to advertise the events. They know how to engage with the teenagers once the teenagers are here. They know how to do the next stage of development with the teenagers, and they'll put it in practice. In that time, we'll do the online coaching so they can speak to us about it. We have understanding of it. Then I will come back and do a full report on every single stage that we went through in the self-assessment form. And based on the report as well as the scoring, we would then grade them as either just getting started or a good Youth Hub. They could also be a great Youth Hub. The standard for a great Youth Hub is quite high. Our intention isn't even to get Mosque to become a great Youth Hub. So a good Youth Hub, for example, would be doing activities every week for the sisters and the brothers, for the teenagers, all the teenagers in the area. They might have at least on average 20 teenagers that use it. The teenagers will trust the Youth Hub to speak about anything they're going through. They will feel welcome in the space. They will enjoy the space. They'd have all the policies that they need to run from, like, they'd have the DSL, the fire marshals, they'd have the risk assessments, they'd have all the policies they need to run at the Youth Hub, and all the documentation. They'd be, from registration to everything, they'd be doing that. And the space would just be the normal mosque space or whatever is already present. And they'd be a good Youth Hub because they'd have regular facilities for the teenagers. And not only will they have the regular facilities, but it'd be running well, inshallah.
And now the great Youth Hub.
So what makes a great Youth Hub? So going from a good Youth Hub to a great Youth Hub, what makes a great Youth Hub? So for example, like the space we have here, they might use it for Jum'ah, the mosque might use it for these type of activities. Now when it's a youth session, what might make it a great Youth Hub is they might have some art on the wall, they'd have the facilities they have. So right now they might just have a TV, they might have a table tennis, they might have a part-time youth worker here or a full-time youth worker. So obviously that would have a bigger impact on the youth that they serve, and it would increase the amount of coverage that they have. What also will make them a great Youth Hub is, so when we speak about policy making, it's not actually based on what you have to do, it's based on the culture we want to build here. So them becoming a great Youth Hub, they really will move on from the stage of, okay, these are the policies we need, we have them in place, to actually, these are the policies we want to have. So even just the whole relationship to policies will be very different as well.